Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play The Longest Journey. When we left off last time, we made it to Alais. Hooray! So we wandered around a bit, and although these are not the Alaitians, the winged folks that we're looking for, we did find some people who live here on the island. So we talked to this grumpy stickman. Let's see if we can talk to the other guys too, if they have anything different to say.
He's a stickman.
Hi, I'm Willow. Wick's the oldest. Woody's the youngest. And I'm just stuck in the middle, as always. Don't let me keep you. Wick's the boss, as always. Go talk to him.
I wanted to talk to you, though.
He's a stickman.
That's it, eh? Alright, Woody?
Hello, I'm Woody. They call me the stupid one, 'cause I'm kinda
That's
slow,
pretty awful of them.
So don't let me keep you busy. I was born with a big brain, so I can't move as fast as my two brothers. I can only do useless stuff like calculations and design, and I play a few instruments, and I'm writing a book on the flora and fauna of Alais.
You sound like the most interesting. Say something nice to him, April. Make him feel a little better about himself.
He's a stickman.
Alright, or not. And I think, are we done talking to Wick?
Where do the Alation live?
The Elation? The guys with wings? Up in the volcano. There's an old city in there. I think they're
I
squatting.
think it's their city, probably.
How do I get into the volcano?
You don't. The road collapsed a few centuries ago, and when traders come, the Elation fly down to meet them. Nobody goes up there anymore.
Traders come sometimes, though, huh?
So, you guys are stickmen.
That's right. I'm Wick. This is Willow, and that dumb-looking one over there is Woody. And this is our mother tree.
What's a mother tree?
What do you mean, what's a mother tree? It's a mother tree. How difficult can it be? It's our mother, and it's a
Fair
tree.
point.
It's a mother tree.
It makes sense. What do stickmen do? What do humans do? What does anybody do? It's kind of an extremely general sort of question, April.
What do stickmen do?
What do we do? What do we do? What do you mean, what do we
They
do?
live. What do you want them to do?
Well, the people in this world always do something. Like the Banda dug tunnels in the earth. The Merim killed Snapjaw and covered their houses with Tanyen. You gotta do something.
Hey, it ain't easy being a stick, let me tell you. You got your stiff back and limbs, your fear of fire and water, your 300 years of miserable boredom, and then you have to get planted and raise a family. It ain't easy.
So, you're not doing anything worthwhile.
Oh,
then.
that's harsh.
Lady, I'm miserable. I'm grumpy, and I got a headache. What do you want
Yeah,
from
leave
me?
him alone.
I'll see you guys later.
You don't need to
then.
come in here and start judging other
If you
people's
don't
quality
step
of
on us
lives and
first.
such. Good grief. Okay, I think we're done here, though. I definitely want to find Quamona. He's our rumbling in the distance as he's snoring. So let's see. Into the jungle. So, where is he? He's not by the volcano, they said. So let's see if we can find him. Come over this way. Can we go over here now? No? Back to the big mouth? Maybe we can spot him now that we know to look for him, because he's by one of the statue dailies. Alright.
I can see a statue on a cliff overlooking the sea. That symbol represents one of the statues cum phone booths scattered about the island.
Yeah, spin it around.
That symbol represents
I can't move it
that symbol
anymore?
represents one of the
Or no, I need
statues
to-
cum phone booths scattered about
Goodness.
the island.
Forgot that quick.
I don't see anything interesting.
Okay.
I don't see anything interesting. I don't see anything interesting. It's a statue just below a really tall tree. I don't see anything interesting.
No, this isn't gonna help.
Somebody's looking back at me. Oh, wait. That's just my eye. The lens is turned into a mirror. I don't see anything interesting. It's a statue standing in the ruins of a city. I can see a statue on a cliff overlooking the sea.
Maybe I'm misremembering where he is. Let's look at our diary. I am the water stiller. How strange it is to be so insignificant, yet so important. There are so many who have been waiting for me, or somebody like me, to come and bring hope into their lives. It's truly amazing. And even more amazing, I'm able to cope with it. I'm still in denial, no question about that, but I'm warming up to the idea that I'm actually not just some tiny speck of dust in the cosmic infinity, but a person with a mission, with a place, with a purpose. Right now, my purpose is to find the Elation and to reunite them with the Merum so that both species can thrive once more. That done, I can find out what the Elation know, and then pay a visit to this sleeping god of the Merum. I'm counting on this guy being one of the kin. If not, I've no idea what to do next. Early Saturday morning. Back home, at this time, I'd be safely snuggled up in bed, safe in the knowledge that it's Saturday. I've got nowhere I have to be. I can just relax all day long, maybe go to the cafe, hang out for a while, maybe go to the park, whatever. This all started a week ago yesterday. That's actually pretty quick when you think about it. 1 week of mysteries and danger and strange revelations about the very nature of the cosmos, and I'm still reasonably sane. At least that accounts for something. Now I know there's an Elation village somewhere on Alais. The question is where, and how do I get there? If the Merum and the Elation used to live close to each other, the village should be somewhere down by the sea, maybe right around the corner. Well, we found it. It was in the ruins, and then you go down the cave. Saturday, around noon. Figured out why the island keeps rumbling. It's not an imminent volcanic eruption, as I'd feared, but rather the snoring of a very, very large man, transmitted through a kind of telephone to a large speaker in the middle of the island. With all this snoring going on, nobody's getting any work done, and that's a bad thing. So I need to wake this guy Quamona up. Somehow. And the key to this, puzzle? The key to this puzzle is, I think, these telephones that are scattered around the island. Well, I think we have them all lined up how we want them to be, so maybe we can interact with one? Okay, so if not this, something else. This thing?
That's a huge tree. There's a large object in the tree crown.
Yeah, can we do anything with it? No? We could try checking in with Crow.
I guess he's not around. I should try again later.
Alright. So, if this isn't useful... where do we want to go? Oh, we can't go to the ruins anymore? But that's where... oh, from the beach. We just can't go directly there. We can get there from here, though. Yeah, that'll be fine. Alright, do I want to try that?
The bottom half of the statue depicts a large-eared creature listening intently. Dense jungle.
Do we want to try talking to Crow from here?
I guess he's not around. I should
Still
try
nothing.
again later.
Maybe we should ask the crab folk about Quamon. Since they banished him, and he used to like to hang out there, so that might make sense.
Elation nests.
Okay, let's go up. We don't hear the snoring or anything here, so I don't think this is what we want. Let's go over to the crab folk and ask them.
I get the strangest feeling
No
that
good?
it's asking me for help, but I don't know what to do.
Well, that was much less useful than I hoped it would be.
The bottom part of the statue depicts a creature with large ears listening to something.
Okay, I don't think I want to turn this. I have it where I want it, right? Or can I...
It's a creature with large ears.
Can I do
It's
anything
a
with
creature
this?
with a big mouth.
No?
The top half of the statue depicts a creature with a big mouth calling out.
Let's go back to the tree. Maybe there's something I missed there.
It's a creature with large...
No. That's not how I use it.
He's a stickman.
Oh, I can climb the tree. Well, let's do that. Oh, it does have this very handy path. Oh, and then this is the thing that we saw. Wooden crossbow. Well.
It's a big wooden crossbow, I guess. I wonder who built it and what it's for. It's a wooden
And how
crossbow.
we can mess around with it.
It's a wooden crossbow.
Okay. We can't actually interact. What do we want to launch from it? Nothing thus far. We wouldn't really want to send a potion off of it.
If I could somehow get across to that path on the other side, I'd probably be able to make my way into the Alais village.
If we shot something from the crossbow that had like a rope attached to it, although we needed the rope to see the, to climb down the cave. Can we take the rope back? Let's see. Oh no, don't go down there. Can we... Yeah, we can get the rope back. Okay. Take the rope for now. We can go back down there later. Alright. Now let's go back to that crossbow. It seems like we would need to tie the rope to something that we're going to launch, right? And I'm not sure what that would be yet, but we'll see what we can figure out. So if we take just the rope, it's not going to do. We're going to have to mix it with something. And none of this is going to do. Let's talk.
Who built that big crossbow in the tree?
I did. Well, I thought of it. And these two nincompoops gave a helping twig on the manual side.
Why did you want a crossbow?
So they built it, and you supervised.
Yep, but it's not done. There are still a few pieces missing before we can blast off for Luna.
You're gonna blast off for Luna?
Did you say blast off for Luna?
That's what I said, Luna.
The moon?
As in the moon?
The same.
You
Why
intend to go
do
to
you
the
want to
moon
go to the
using
moon?
That thing?
No, more importantly, why would you want to
Lunar
go there?
cannon. And yes, that's the plan.
You guys are loonies!
Not
If
tactful,
by
April.
loonies you mean visionaries, then yes, we are.
But why do you want to go to the moon?
How come you're not working on your lunar cannon now?
Because of that infernal noise is why.
So, if the noise stops, you'll go back to work on your cannon?
That's the plan.
Alrighty.
Later, guys.
Well, so how do I find Quamona again, guys? Because that's what I most want to do. I think, well, she said that we need to figure out something with this. Can we wake him up with our flute if we play a flute into one of these? No? Into the big mouth? Does that send out the message? No. So we can look in here and see the other things, but that's not necessarily how to send a message. Climb up in there again, April. I want to take another look. A little faster, if you please. Okay, so that's just the keyhole. No, I'm pretty sure this is just to see. No, this isn't going to do it. So which one do we want to go to then? Does it really matter which one we go to? Well, he did say some of them only work in very specific ways. This poor fella that I'm just ignoring. I can't help you yet, buddy, but I've not totally forgotten about you. I do intend to help you out. Do I need to blast some wind through these things? No? I don't want to find magic. I don't want to be invisible. This monkey's kind of loud.
I can see clear to the bottom.
Yeah, what do you want to do with these statues, April? You've got some kind of plan for them. Right? Something to do with them. We tried that before. It's not happening.
It's the Orlawal village.
Orlawal. That's what I need to remember. Not crab people, Orlawal. Because if that's their proper name, that's what I need to call them.
I guess he's not around. I should try again later.
Alright. It would be handy if I could ask him to scout out for a gigantic guy snoring loudly somewhere. But no. Alright, statues. What do I need to do with you? No, don't just... I clicked the wrong thing.
I guess he's not around. I should try again later.
Okay, that's not it. And I don't think wind is going to do here either. So what do we want to do with this thing then? We could look down here again. I don't know that that's really useful. I think it's better to hold on to the rope because we're going to probably want it for the cannon once they get that fixed, but we can't really worry about the cannon too much until we wake up Quamona, so...
It's the remains of a stone structure that probably fell down here through the...
No, it's no good. Alright, take that rope, just in case. You know what? I'm gonna go right back. Even though I've looked and looked and looked at this. It almost feels like maybe there's something at the very base? No? I was feeling like I'd solved this puzzle because I lined things up, but maybe I didn't actually. Back to the large tree.
He's a stickman.
There's nothing new to say to him.
Later, guys. He's a stickman.
Yeah, this one, we lined this up, right? That's exactly what we want. Wait. No? Talk to it?
Hello?
I'm an idiot. Oh, here we go.
Doesn't seem like it's working.
Maybe we gotta talk to the right one.
Hello? Doesn't seem like it's working.
It kind of does something, though. Did I have that option with all of them and I just haven't noticed? That's embarrassing.
The bottom half of the statue depicts a large-eared creature listening intently.
No, this one doesn't have the range of choices. Hang on. A vague idea is formulating. She says about one of them that it's turned into a mirror and it's showing her own eye back at her. But what if it's Quamona's eye? If he's sleeping right by one of these things, although we shouldn't be seeing his eye if he's sleeping.
I can see a statue on a cliff overlooking the sea.
Oops. Come here.
I don't see anything interesting. I don't see anything interesting.
I don't remember what symbol has the eye.
I don't see anything interesting. It's a statue just below a really tall tree. I don't see anything interesting. Somebody's looking back at me. Oh, wait. That's just my eye. The lens is turned into a
But are we sure
mirror.
it's just our eye? Or is that the sign to where Quamona is?
That symbol represents one of the statues cum phone booths scattered about the island. I don't see anything interesting. It's a statue standing in the ruins of a city. I can see a statue on a cliff overlooking the sea.
Okay, I mean, that's all of them, so... Come here. But there's not one, obviously, here to mess with. No, I think that pot symbol is what we need.
That's a huge
No, just go down, go down.
tree.
So we'll see if we can align it with the pot, and then maybe it can talk to it. Okay. So which one is the pot? Oh, there's that one. Okay.
It's a triangular hole. It's a triangular
And-
hole, like a keyhole.
Right there should be it. Okay. Take that just in case. Now then. So talk to it.
Hello? Actually, it doesn't seem like the statue's receiving my voice
Oh
at
shoot!
all.
So when it was echoey, that was more the way to do it, huh? Okay, well, let's get it back to what it was. And it was the snaky looking one.
It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole.
Okay, so this is where we want it.
Hello? Doesn't seem like it's working.
But it's closer than otherwise. Do we want to use something on it? Throw some wind in there? Come on. No. No, we've been through that. So, okay. So this is part of it. What do the other two possibly do for me? Do they all need to be lined up with the squiggly line as well?
The top half of the statue depicts a creature with a big
Okay,
mouth
and we
calling
can't just
out.
mess with this one, so... I mean, we can't speak into it or anything. Let's try it at the squiggle line.
It's a triangular
I can
hole,
find the squiggle
like a
line.
keyhole.
Wait, think about this. Ears.
It's a creature with large ears.
And then the bottom is the talking. So we can hear from the squiggle line now? Maybe? Alright. We're gonna try that first, I think. Maybe I don't actually even need to adjust those. Maybe I just need to try... If I have the top one at the big tree is the squiggle line that I talk into, then I need to just keep sorting through the bottom ones until I find one that works. Because right now it's just talking to itself. Okay, which is the bottom? Dang it, I got the wrong one. This is not a hard thing to remember. Yet still. Okay, so we'll talk here. Let's try being heard there.
Hello? Actually, it doesn't seem like the statue's receiving my voice at all.
But it should be. Did I get it wrong? This is what the statue hears and that's what it speaks? Let's try, okay, fine. There we go. Now, let's try that.
Hello? Doesn't seem like it's
Okay,
working.
but we're on the right track. So let's try that. And we're just gonna try each one till we find the right one.
Hello?
Mm.
Doesn't seem like it's working. Hello? Doesn't seem like it's working.
Yeah, there's gonna potentially be a whole lot of it not working.
It's a triangular
Guess and check
hole,
isn't the
like a
fastest way to
keyhole.
solve a puzzle, but it will do, so. Or at least I'm assuming it should.
Hello? Doesn't seem like...
Alright, and again.
Hello?
Ooh!
Doesn't seem like it's working.
Well, I mean, it did go somewhere. Because that one we put the squiggle on it, and that's okay, so those two can communicate.
Hello? Doesn't seem like it's working. It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole. Hello? Doesn't seem like it's... It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole.
Okay.
Hello? Doesn't seem like it's working.
And that's all of it. Okay. Can we hear what's coming in from a different one? This one was no good.
Hello? Actually,
No.
it doesn't seem like the statue...
Okay, no, I don't think that's the right track. So, we'll just get this back to... Okay. Where do I want the top to be? Do I want it back by the fishing spot? Let's try it. And I don't think it's going to help us to talk to it again.
Hello?
So now do we need to send it from here out to somewhere else?
Doesn't seem like it's working.
Let's try it. So we'll just operate with the 3 that we have access to. And maybe if we bounce the message amongst them? Alright, so what's going on here at the moment? It's hearing from the one up there, and it's transmitting to itself? Do I need to send it to the other one on the ruined city? Okay, top? Bottom. Yeah, okay.
It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole.
Okay, the little arrow, there it is. Okay. Now then. So we receive from the pot. And then broadcast where? Back to the squiggle? Assuming we can find the squiggle. Well, what about this? This is the volcano. So if it is a mirror it turns into, and we can speak out of the big one at the top. Maybe I'm making this more complicated than it needs to be. Maybe I just need to take the one at the big tree and have it speak out to the top. Alright, let's just see what this does.
Hello?
Yeah, there we go.
Hello?
April, terrorizer of islands.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Alright.
Who'll be there?
So he's at least as tall as one of these things, eh? Yeah, keep talking to him.
Hello, Quamona?
I'm God. No, we're not doing that. We can be polite.
It's your wake-up call, sir.
How long Quamona be asleep?
A while? I don't know. That's right, they did tell us. A month.
What be the use? Quamona be an outcast. No one.
We'll come save the day. Get this guy out of his shell, and you'll probably be a hero again. Where are you at? I want to talk to you, and not through this thing.
That be a secret. Quamona want to be left alone.
Well, you're not entirely alone, because I'm just going to yell at you through the things, so can we just talk face to face?
Could you please stop snoring?
Which is such a mean thing to say. If someone's snoring, I don't think they can really help it.
No one ever tell Quamona he be snoring. But then Quamona always be sleeping by his lonesome. No woman like Quamona.
Are there other giant women around somewhere?
Don't say that about yourself, Mom, and I'm sure that... You know, it's kind of uncomfortable to be discussing this in a...
Yeah, the whole island can hear us, buddy.
Yes, everyone be hearing about Quamona.
So just tell me where you are, we can talk face to face.
Do you want to talk about your problems? Face to face?
What be
Maybe
the
I can help.
point?
I'm a good listener, and I'd like to be your friend. That'd be the point.
Quamona not sure if he want friend.
Oh, give me a try.
Please let me be your friend.
Why?
Because I need to...
Because I'm lonely too. I don't really know anybody on this island.
Yeah, mostly because I really need some help, and I have a feeling you could be helpful.
Well, Quamona be wanting to help, but...
But nothing, come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quamona be your friend and talk to you. My secret place be in the ruins of the old temple by the wells. Follow the stream up from the rock beach and go right where it branches.
Thanks, Mom. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Excellent. You guys have any observations on that conversation you just overheard? Nope. They
Later,
don't care.
guys.
Alright. Oh, I took my key back, right? Ooh, new place to go. Yeah, it did. Okay. Might need it again, you never know. Ah, hey there, Quamon. So, what do we got here? Do I have to just shout across the distance at him?
That's Quamon, the not-so-quiet giant.
Well, I mean, he means to be.
It's another one of those statues-cum-phone booths. They must have been popular in their time.
Alright, let's talk about it. Oh, wait.
It's a deep well with cold, brackish water and some seriously demented albino
What's
fish.
wrong with the fish? Alright, let's talk.
Whoa! You are big! You're just about the biggest person I've
He's a
ever
giant
met.
whose snores disturbed the whole island.
Quamona be a
What'd you expect, April?
No one be liking
Aw.
him.
I didn't mean it that way. I just meant... April, you know just what to say, don't you? I'm sorry. I like tall guys. Really, I do.
You be the only one then, because no one else want anything to do with Quamona.
Is he coming down to talk? Don't just run away. Alright, there we go. Alright, so. Oh, from the top. How did you come to be here? Are there more of you?
How did you come to be on this island?
That be a long story. Do you want Quamon to be
Yes,
telling you?
please.
Sure, I have time. Tell me the story.
Many long moons ago, Quamon be happy. He be working at the circa in Khorasan, where he be big attraction.
What did you do?
Quamon be the world's strongest man. He be popular. People come to see him from all the Northlands. Some even from east of the Bay of Fire.
So what happened?
But then there be an accident. And the circa tell Quamon to leave. That he be dangerous. And that no one be paying to see him anymore.
What kind of accident?
Quamon's most popular feat be the breaking of large rocks with his fist.
Like the shell.
Everyone would applaud when the rock be breaking. Then one day, the Caliph be at the circa to see the performers. He be saying, Quamon, I hear of him breaking a large rock with his fist. This I want to see. But my performance be over that day, and there be no rock to break. So the circa ringmaster Oberon, he be saying, let's get a rock in here, any big rock at all. So they bring in this rock that Quamon never be crushing before. Quamon not be sure if it is a good idea, because rock can be dangerous
Makes
when
sense.
it breaks.
Shards flying everywhere.
But Oberon be saying, this you must do. The Caliph wants to see we do not disappoint the Caliph of Khorasan, or we lose our heads. So Quamon break the rock, and when
Kaboom.
it breaks,
What happened?
there be large pieces of rock flying everywhere, and one piece be hitting the Caliph and one his son. The Caliph be not seriously hurt, but his son be unconscious and bleeding.
Not
from
your
the
fault.
head.
They threatened to kill you.
They say to Quamon, run, get away from the circa in Khorasan, or the Caliph will have his head. So Quamon run, and he get passage on ship leaving that night. When the ship passed this island, Quamon be jumping into sea and swimming ashore. And now he be here.
Oh, sorry about that, buddy. Could you find another place to live? I don't think that's really the solution. We just need to find a way for him to be able to live here and things to be okay.
What happened between you and the Orlawal?
Oh, Quamon be so clumsy, so dangerous. He should not be among people. He be only hurting
I don't think
them.
you mean to, though.
The Alais be kind, letting Quamon live and fish in their village. But then Quamon be stepping over young Alais, almost breaking his shell. The Alais tell Quamon to leave village, to not come back because he may kill an Alais. They tell him to go as far away as possible. Quamon be sad because he liked the Alais, and because Quamon be having the best fishing place in all of Alais. He lose his friends and his food.
What do you eat now?
Quamon fish in these wells here, but the fish that live down there be small and not very tasty.
I'm feeling really bad for him here. I understand the Orlawal's concern, but it sounds like it was just a one-time thing. It was an accident, and he probably took the lesson to heart. This reminds me of a horrible incident from my childhood. We used to have chickens way back in the day, and I remember when I was very young, I don't know, probably maybe 5 or younger, I don't remember for sure. But we had the chickens, and chicks hatched, and so they'd run in and out, and we had a fence that had some little gaps in it, so like the chickens couldn't get out, but the chicks could go in and out of the gaps. And so I'd want to go over and touch them because they're chicks and they're cute, and it was exciting. And my mom was like, "Don't go over there, leave them alone, don't mess with them." And I didn't listen, and I went over and I was running to try and catch a chick to pick it up, and I accidentally misgauged and stepped on it, and it killed it, and it was horrible. It was so horrible. It was like the worst thing, and I cried and cried and cried and cried and cried. And I feel like in a way it's kind of a similar thing, you know. I am sure he did not mean to step on the Orlawal, and he feels horrible that he stepped on it. And he's gonna be really frickin' careful from here on out to make sure it doesn't happen again. Because you can bet I always watched myself really carefully around chickens after that. Mostly I kind of stayed away from the coop for a while, because the guilt, you feel just terrible. So, I mean, I feel like probably he's not really that much of a danger to them anymore, because that incident is gonna make... it's going to stick with him, and he's going to make sure that he's really careful from here on out. So hopefully we can broker peace between these people. Okay, I would like to get you back there. I think that would be a good idea.
Would you like to move back to the Orlawal village?
Oh, yes. Quamona be wishing that more than anything in the world.
I saw an Orlawal down by the beach, just outside the village. It seemed to be in pain, but I didn't know what to do.
But you and your rock-crushing act,
Perhaps
you can do
if
it.
you come along, you can help him out, and get back in favor with the Orlawal people.
Yes, perhaps Quamona can help. Even if the Orlawal do not
Well,
want him
if you
back.
can help, then they might think twice about it and decide that they'd like you back after all.
Here it is, the, Orlawal. Can you help it?
Perhaps Quamona can help. Poor Orlawal. He'd be crying for help. Quamona see what be wrong. The Orlawal not shed its shell when time come, and now it be stuck
Just
in
give
the
it a
shell.
good punch.
Why didn't the other Orlawal come to its assistance?
Their claws be no good for this work. They be helpless. But Quamona help. Quamona be good with his hands. Quamona be happy. Quamona accept your graceful thanks, sir.
Ah, he knows what the clicks mean.
Thank you. You be making Quamona very happy. Quamona accept your offer and be grateful to the Orlawal people. Thank you very much.
What, he fixed it? It's good?
What? What did he say? Why did you thank him?
Orlawal be inviting Quamona to stay on the cliff above the village, where he can fish
Hooray!
again. Quamona be very, very happy now.
You understand what it's saying?
Orlawal language be easy to understand. It be just click and clack and clock.
I'm so happy for you, Quamon. Go on, don't let me hold you back.
Well, excellent. And now they'll work on their cannon, and then we can get across the ravine. And we were able to do a good thing and help these people all be friends again.
It's the Orlawal village.
I do want to go and chat with him real quick. But yeah, okay, great. We did a quest where we did something nice. We didn't ruin somebody's life. Ah, feeling good.
Quamon is fishing.
How's it going, Quamon?
Hey, Quamon, how's the fish biting?
With its teeth, but not today.
Why's that?
Quamona be not certain. The fish always bite before, but then Quamona be having lure. Now no lure.
What happened to
just
the
bait.
lure?
What do you need to make a lure?
Quamona can make lure with just anything, as long as it be colorful and not get heavy in water.
You're a real DIY guy, don't you know?
Always be something
Aw.
wrong with Quamona.
That was actually a compliment.
Oh,
Okay, so something colorful and light. We have a floats potion, so can we give him the monkey? That would be great.
Are you happy now, Quamon?
Quamona be happy. He be wanting fish to bite. But if they do not, Quamona still be
Well,
happy.
I'm glad for you, buddy.
Can I borrow your fishing rod?
Quamona must catch fish
Fair
first,
enough.
so he can eat. After Quamona catch fish, April can borrow fishing rod.
Sounds fair. All right.
Happy fishing.
Thank
So
you.
then, I think I'm going to go ahead and wind the episode down here. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Come back, and next time, I think we're going to try... Well, we're gonna try mixing some things in our inventory. I'm feeling like we're gonna need to pick something colorful and put the potion on it. So we'll see if we can combine anything. And if not, then we'll set about finding something that we can use to make a lure for Quamon. And and next time is gonna be a while. Apologies, but going on vacation next week. taking the kids to Great Wolf Lodge. They're really excited about that. So there's going to be no episodes next week. I plan to try and get things right back on track so that the Monday after this upcoming one, things should be back to normal. But I can't really make a guarantee because we've got 4th of July coming up and that may well mess with things too. But I'm going to do my best. So I will be back eventually.